One of the first people I met on this project is a real powerhouse of a lady. She's Helen, and she's sitting there. Will you put your hand up, Helen? This lady has so much energy. She's suffered stroke, and she's found a way of living a life to the full in spite of it, and we're full of admiration for that. When I visited her, I saw on her table there were 4 or 5 medallions of prizes she'd won as an Irish dancer of a girl aged about 10, many, many years ago. And she then went on to describe the consequences of stroke, of waking up, having lost language and with numerous hallucinations and delusions, and then the great challenge of taking those first 2 steps ever again. So this is a song really that kind of recalls her life as a dancer and her life as a little girl in Donegal with her uncle, and links that to those first steps she took when she came out of her coma and started the process of rehab and climbing back into the world. It's called The Dancer. Thank you, Helen.
Flat out in the heather, Uncle Pat in Donegal. Listen to the birdsong. He could name them all. The cuckoo and the falcon, the corncrake and the chough, raven, snipe and skylark, and buzzard mewling far above.
Uncle Pat in Donegal. Listen to the bird song, he can name them all. Listen to the bird song, he can name them all. The cuckoo and the falcon, the corncrake and the chough, raven, snipe and skylark, buzzards far above. Raven, snipe and skylark, buzzards far above.
Speechless from a coma, no English, Irish, Spanish, completely lost for words. Names of birds had vanished.
I woke speechless from a coma, no English, Irish or Spanish, completely lost for words. The names of birds had vanished. Looked down and saw a useless leg, chained up to a chair. Nurses playing hairstylist, coiffing patient's hair. Post-stroke hallucination, delusions everywhere.
Looked down and saw a useless leg, chained up to a chair. Nurses playing stylists, coiffing patient's hair. Post-stroke hallucination, delusion everywhere. Recalls the competition, yearns to be back there. Recalls the competition, yearns to be back there. Remembering her dancing feet, the winner in her eyes. Letterkenny contest, the young girl takes the prize. Letterkenny contest, the young girl takes the prize.
The second step is the hardest, 1 foot behind the other. The day I took my first 2 steps, my whole world opened up.
Let the candy contest. The young girl takes the flies, remembering her dancer's feet, winner in her eyes.
Listen to the bird song, he can name them all. Listen to the bird song, he can name them all.
The second step is the hardest, one foot behind the other. The day I took the first 2 steps, my whole world opened up. Flat out in the heather, Uncle Pat in Donegal. Listen to the birdsong. He could name them all.